welcome to the Sheep's Garden. I'm Elizabeth, and today I'm not in my store. I'm in my studio near my house, and I've not been in my store all week because last week I did something to my back and I've not been able to move around so much, so I've just been kind of trying to stay at home and take it easy, which has been hard. It's not been an easy week. Because I've also been trying to look after one of my turkeys. If you've seen previous videos, you know I had some turkeys which I raised from babies, and I had 3, and one of them died shortly after. It was, kind of about this size, and then I had 2 that survived and got big, and in the video that you can see them, like a week after I took that video, the female died in a rainstorm, and so I only had the male left. And about a month ago something happened to his legs and he wasn't doing very well, and I managed to help him and look after him a bit, and I got him back on his feet, literally, and he was doing okay. And then it happened again, but it was worse, and so for the past week or so I've been moving him around because he can't walk, feeding him, making sure he's okay, but he just wasn't getting back up. He's something, I don't know if he'd broken a leg, or it didn't look like anything was broken, but so that's been hard, having to deal with him, and also not easy on my back because turkeys are quite heavy and moving them around and when they can't walk. So yeah, it's been a hard week. So here I am. It's very hot today, and this room I'm in, it's the 2nd floor, so it's very warm up here. Nice for spinning and working in. And so what I have been doing is I've never known how to crochet very well, and I always find it difficult trying to control the yarn in my left hand and crochet with my right hand. It just didn't seem to work because I knit controlling the yarn with my right hand, and so I just couldn't get my left hand to control the yarn. I haven't tried recently since I've been doing the double stranded knitting. I maybe now can control the yarn better in my left hand. But anyways, a couple of years ago when I was at a fair, the woman next to me was crocheting, and she was crocheting with her left hand, and I was like, oh, you have the yarn in your right hand and you crochet with the left. So I thought, oh, I'll give that a try. So I tried crocheting using my left hand and holding the yarn in my right hand, and it worked for me. I could do it. So I can do very simple crochet, with my left hand. But I never understood all the different chains and stitches, and it just seemed amazing, all the different things, and how people just make everything with crochet. I could do kind of simple balls and cylinders, those kind of things, and baskets, but the other kind of crochet I didn't understand. Anyway, about a week ago, my daughter said she wanted to learn how to do granny squares. So we could do granny squares for making things. And so I said to her, okay, well, since I can't be moving around too much and I have to be sitting on the sofa a bit more, why don't we get some YouTube videos up and we'll learn how to crochet granny squares. So that's what we've been doing, and I decided I didn't want to just do the granny squares, lots of granny squares, because I hate stitching up it's like when I do weavings, I hate stitching up all the weavings. I thought, well, if I'm going to do a granny square, I'm just going to keep going. So I'm doing this, and I'm just keep going and going with the same yarn that changes colors. Still got a bit left, so I don't know if this will turn into a blanket, into just a throw. I mean, the holes are quite wide for a blanket, but that's okay. It's fun, and I'm kind of starting to understand now a bit more the graphical designs of when a crochet pattern is written. I kind of understand it more, so that's kind of fun. The other thing I'm trying to do is I'm not using my telephone camera. I usually video with my telephone camera, and I actually forgot to bring my mic down, so I don't know how the audio is going to be on this. I'm using my daughter's old Canon camera, which doesn't It's not very great for video, and it doesn't have any kind of autofocus, so I don't even know if this is going to be in focus properly. But I wanted to see how I can video with this and then pass it onto a computer or iPad and then upload and see how the quality compares and see how the editing is compared to doing it all on my phone. The real reason is because I'd like to buy a specific camera for making YouTube videos, but that's a bit of an expense, so I thought I would at least try with my daughter's camera first to see what kind of things I can do. So this is kind of an experiment to put this up and see how the quality is compared to my phone, because then the problem is my phone is getting a bit old for a phone. It's about 2 years old, but the photographs aren't as clear as they used to be when I first bought it. The memory, it gets full because I have so many photographs on the camera. So it seems I need something separate, maybe for doing videoing, if that's something I want to be continuing to do. So that's the other reason I'm sitting down here with a tripod and camera in front of me instead of my usual little telephone. So I'll do some other shots and we'll see how this goes. Like I said, this is a bit of an experiment. So, I hope this video works out okay. Like I said, I'm not sure about the audio and the quality of the video, but I just want to get up there and see how it works. I'm going to keep on resting my back and working on my crochet giant square, which I'm enjoying. I'm having fun doing this. And hopefully next week I'll be back in my store for a couple days. December, this is going to be a bit of a busy month. I've got lots of other things that are happening, and there's all sorts of stuff that I'm thinking about and changes that I'm going to be making in the next few months. So we'll be updating with news on that in future videos. So I hope everyone's enjoyed seeing my other place of work, and we'll see you all soon again here on the Sheep's Garden. Ciao!